Okay. We passed this guy because he was going like slow. So we passed him. And then he drove really fast around us and pulled back in front of us and slowed down again. So we're going to see what happens if we pass him again. Is he speeding up?
I hope so.
I think he is.
He needs to speed up.
He needs to go ahead and do the 85 or do the 80, one of the two. Being all undecided. This is where I'm at right now. This is a potential site. Don't want to make it too permanent down here because this is actually the second bank of the creek. So it could actually rise, in a rain or whatever. The water could wind up here, and that's not something you want to have happen. You can see back here in the background, the creek's right there. The actual, the potential for the water to get this high is low, but you can see back there that ridge. At the bottom of it is actually the end of the flood zone. So the water can get all the way up, halfway up that sandstone cliff over there. That's a lot of water. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it's not something you would want to bet against. So, it's going down here to the creek. And I don't know if y'all noticed this little snaky out here. Let me show y'all something. Thank you very much, Mr. Smoking Locust. I've been wearing it religiously. And this is not the river, this is just the creek. So, y'all see it? See it? Yeah, it's slap full of perch and such. But anyway, search for campsite continues. I'll see y'all out there and about. Okay. Bob spent all day, driving us around and walking us around to different places on his property. We went to, I don't know, 10 or 15 different spots on this creek, which is pretty windy. We didn't find any dry bottom anywhere. There's sandstone, but right here he's explaining to me about the grass and stuff, and water weeds or whatever, if you will, in the creek. About how they'll disappear when the crawdad hatch happens, because all the little crawdads will just eat everything they can find. They'll just go to town and eat everything up. I was spotting all these little minnows and stuff like that, and they won't last, with the crawdads and everything. He said it's going to get real competitive and be like a war zone down in there. This is a pretty amazing piece of property, and I think we can bring y'all a pretty good show.
Grass-fed crawdads, just like free-range crawdads, huh?
No, there's like minnows. Bob Hensler knows his property. He knows his resources. He knows what he's doing. He spent a lot of time explaining all the ins and outs and the cycles in the creek and in the river. What to look forward to if the conditions were like this, or I couldn't absorb it all. We tried. I mean, we were and this is 3 hours into our looking around. We were already in information overload. This little area right here, it's got some super potential though. Guess I'm gonna have to give me, what is it? What was it? $1,873 and whatever for that 80 acres or whatever it was. Oh my God. All right, y'all folks, stay tuned. There'll be more. Knock this together pretty quick to catch y'all up on what we were doing. There's Gonna be a lot of fun ahead here. Y'all love one another. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. God bless.